long does the show usually run for?
Yo, this is gonna be a different kind of show. More of a relaxed kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So we'll just go for however long we feel like it. I'm not. Before it was like, oh, it's got to be this time and da. Now we just play into the algorithm. It takes about maybe 10 minutes for people to start coming on, anyways.
So, yo, after I'm done that, do I go to the back to wash my hands and help you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just want water.
Oh yes. Okay, we're putting it in here for mental health awareness.
Yeah.
Boom.
What is
Now
this?
people think it's iced tea, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put a lemon in there. You want some?
Oh, we have lemon. Yeah.
Oof. Yep, that's iced tea. All right. Hold on, man.
Why is this so blurry? There you go, Gucci gang. Okay. Okay, we're ready to go. Cool. 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 Welcome back, guys. We're trying a different style of live. We're going vertical. So follow along. We are going to be prepping. We open in a restaurant on Carlton Street. You have to come check it out. And as well, we have my buddy Ray here doing some wicked painting in the back. So just hang out with us. Relax. We're not going anywhere. Just make sure this is working.
Can you usually tell like what is it mainly people from Toronto that follow?
No.
It's all over, eh?
Ho! I don't know, is that your ho? What's up, K2 Fast?
Do you want a lemon?
Sure. Thank you.
Put that in there. Is this near it or is it
We're making oxtail bow. We're prepping for opening the restaurant. We have a restaurant opening this Friday, Carlton and Parliament in Toronto. You gotta come check it out. Right now we're gonna do some pickling though. We're gonna pickle some beets. We're gonna pickle some carrots and onions. And I'm just gonna stand here and look pretty well. This guy does some sick art. And we have Anthony doing all the hard chopping. Right now we're gonna do some pickling. Oh, I should lower the volume down on this thing. And okay, not that many. Okay, let's go. Because I start getting nervous when it starts hitting 70. No, I'm not lying, man. Like, that was the first time ever. I was like, holy shit, I feel kind of nervous.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was nervous. I was really nervous, yeah. Because it's like,
Oh, when you first started getting used to being in front of the camera?
no, like, getting like 70 people watching you live.
Oh yeah.
That was it was hard.
Well, bro, isn't it kind of low key? Like, let's say the day you open your own restaurant
Yeah.
and you launch it, and then you start seeing people come in slowly, and you're like, "Yo, I hope this is not going to be empty." You know?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Kinda like at the back of your head.
That's why I need our guys at home to come out to the restaurant on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Please, because if I'm just there by myself, I might cry.
Yeah, y'all better show up.
I'll be there with you, man.
Yeah, okay. We could cry together. Okay, let's boil some water. We're gonna peel the beets and start pickling the beets.
What are you guys making first?
We're gonna make the oxtail bao
Okay.
because that is going to be. Oh yeah, you're gonna it's gonna blow your mind, man. Then got some gold flakes on that.
How do you, what's your usual creative process to creating, like, kind of creating your recipes? Like, is there a certain process or you just kind of like make things based on kind of a spontaneous like circumstance?
Okay.
Or is it a mix of both?
So basically, I get inspired when I'm like dreaming. So
Okay.
I don't like to like look at Instagram and that kind of thing because
Mm.
then I don't want to copy somebody's idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind getting inspired by it.
But you don't want to get it, you don't want to get your thoughts diluted
Exactly.
by something that already exists.
Exactly.
Is that kind of it? Okay.
Exactly. So when I'm just like by myself in my room,
Yeah.
that's the only time I can actually shut off my brain and think of dishes.
Right.
But yeah, what about you, man? I see all your sick art as we watch you paint right now. How do you think of like what you're gonna paint, or do you get inspired by what your clients want, or do you have to come up with the designs all the time, or how does that work?
Kind of a mix of both. Like, I think for me, it's probably the same for you. Like, there's a research part, right? I like doing a lot of like reading, watching documentaries, things like that. Whatever can like kind of give me input, and then I wait for like the opportunity to create things based on like the things that I already know, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I bet it's the same for you where like you have certain knowledge on certain
Certain
things
dishes, yeah.
and how they go together,
Yeah.
and then you mix it with a little bit of risk, you know, but it's like a safe risk because
Yeah.
you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and then you at the end we're kind of on the same page with like how it affects somebody, how we want them to feel, you know what I mean, and also give them room to interpret things themselves.
Exactly.
You know, so it's kind of a mix of all that, but yeah, same thing. You know, being alone, kind of, you know, when your brain is shut off, or you know, when you're kind of like out of the way, like that kind of helps. And also, it's a good balance with like talking to a lot of people too, right?
Yeah.
You get input. You know what I mean? So kind of a balance of both.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like you're kind of like me, where like you enjoy people's company,
Of course.
but also like
I also like to be alone.
you don't mind silence
Yeah.
either, you know what I mean? Yeah.
100%. Actually, both ways, but
Like you're a hybrid.
yeah, hybrid, because I mean I have to be very much what do you call that, like very much oh shit, how do I say it? Like extroverted,
Right.
because I was forced to. But now
Right, it's kind of part of your game. You
Yeah.
can't you can't be cooking and like you don't want to talk to nobody.
yeah.
Yeah, that's when you get the 2 views.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know? Well, we got to make friends out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the one time we went to the dollar store at your old spot,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Ling, how are you, Ling?" I'm like, "Damn, yo, this guy knows the whole block." You know?
That's funny because like I'm just
This guy knew the kids, the dogs. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I gotta go to that level.
yeah, no, bro, you're on the next level. That's where I'm trying to get there.
I'm trying to remember. I gotta get good at remembering names and stuff. You know?
No, I'm worse than you.
Are you?
I'm the worst.
All right, cool.
I'm the worst. I can't. I have to really practice though, because that's one of the most important things.
I remember like faces and stories.
Me too.
If I see you, that's that. You're
Yeah.
the same. You're a visual dude, right?
Yeah.
So if I run into you once, it's a wrap. Like I'll remember you for life. But like,
Yeah.
yo, if I forget your name, like apologies in advance. Like, takes a while. You know? There's like a waiting list. You know what I
Get
mean?
the name in, right?
Yeah. And it's it's not because I'm like bougie or nothing. It's just how my brain works, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, we can work on it. I guess.
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean?
I think we're too old to work on it now.
There's no turning
There's no
back.
turning-
There's no turning back, yo.
It's over. Thinking,
All right, we'll do some parkour on this thing.
Just don't jump.
Parkour.
It's all freehand, eh, bro?
Yeah,
Crazy.
like
So what? Did you like see the sign first, and then it just like right when you saw, it, you're like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do with it?
yeah, kind of like I mean, cause there's a logo, so you want to platform it, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like this is the main dish, and what I'm doing is the side. Like you don't want to, you want to make sure it's not fighting. So that's kind of like the number one principle. And then after that, you kind of just want to make it flow. So it's like you're either gonna do something diagonal or horizontal.
Yeah.
And in this case, I'm doing something diagonal because it's kind of more dynamic. Like this is why I'm bringing the design like diagonally.
Yeah, looks dope.
But I've done a lot of freestyling for Ling at the old spot.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of freestyling for me when I showed up at 2 a.m. I'm
2
like,
a.m.
yo, I'm hungry, man. He's like, yo, man, I'm gonna make you the craziest quesadillas ever. He's like, that it's not even on the menu, you know? So it kind of,
Goes hand in hand.
yeah, it's kind of the same thing, you know? I work with paint, I work with ingredients, you know? But I got less ingredients. I only got gray paint. You know, y'all working with like, what do you guys got today? Like, you got at least 10 ingredients, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So wait, the spot is open next week?
This Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, word. So, saying you're gonna throw a party there for Canada Day weekend.
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
As long as you're there, it's a party.
Yo, it's on.
Okay. How do I work this? It's been a while, but we're bringing out the big guns. Because we're gonna do so much.
Yo, Ling, what's the hardest thing you've ever had to put together?
Okay.
And it was like the thing that you pulled off made you, you know, put you under a lot of pressure, and you got it done.
When I went across Canada and I did this like cooking tour basically,
Okay.
and that was, when I tell you crazy, it was not crazy. It was madness. 'Cause every time it's like every week I did an event, and it was a brand new kitchen every single time.
Oh my God! So you had to pick up the new kitchen every time you.
Every single time. And then
Yeah.
sometimes the kitchens that I would go to, they're great, and some of them were amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But some of them were not so amazing.
Yeah, you were. It was hit or miss, no?
Hit or miss for the kitchen side of it.
Yeah.
And some of them were kind of dirty, so I had to clean it before. I don't want to say which one, but some of them were kind of dirty, like quite dirty. So I had to clean everything in their place first.
You were cleaning their kitchens?
I had to, because like if I'm there, so I'm not gonna ruin
Damn.
my reputation for
100%.
for anybody, right? So I had to like
Right, because at the end of the day, you're the face of what you make.
yeah
You can't just be like, it's not my fault.
yeah yeah no that
And also for your own mental,
my own mental
your
health.
own mental, you're looking at things, you're like, nah, this is not the standard right now. You know? Yeah.
Since especially my standard is like yours, right? High.
Right. So what was like on that trip, what was like the hardest thing you had to make or put together?
The first place I went to, I went there too late. Like I was actually like late. I'm never late. Like now, I used to be when I was starting. I'm like I don't care. I'm the best. Now I need to be on time.
I swear, every creative has went through that
Yeah.
stage for the most part.
Yeah.
If you haven't lived life. Honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
'Cause you're thinking
I did that all through my early 20s. I was like, yo, I'm the best.
Yeah, you think you're the best.
Yeah.
But really,
Like,
you're not.
yeah, that's right.
You're only as good as what you've created like before.
Yeah, no,
What about you, man? Tell me about like, what was like your greatest thing that you've accomplished, which is also the same question but backwards to you.
honestly, like, I feel like the best thing I could or anyone could accomplish is the thing that's like the most difficult, obviously.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not even necessarily the most difficult from the outside, from the like seeing it on a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
But it has, when you overcome things like that, like it puts you at another. It makes you a newer person when it's done because you learn so much through the way.
Yeah. So what is that though?
Like recently, literally like 3 weeks ago, I finished like the hardest project I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
I collaborated with an architect and a builder.
Okay.
Shout out to Javid. Shout out to Alex Akbari. Basically, we did a 23-foot high metal sculpture. It's 10,000 pounds, and it's an outdoor sculpture. And then it was like the first time I ever collaborated in something like that intense.
How was it high?
23 feet, so that's like almost 2 stories. That's 2 stories,
What the?
something like that. So and then we
So
finally.
Did you have like a crane, or how did you get up there?
Yeah, we had to get a crane that could hold up to 33 tons.
Okay.
And that was kind of the most nervous moment because, like, after they built it, I didn't do much of the building because, like, I mean, I'm not an engineer.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
So these guys did incredible work, and when the crane, basically everything was built, and then the crane had to lift it up in the air, like 10,000 pounds of metal, and we were like, is this gonna hold together? But obviously, like, these guys, we're talking about multiple people putting this thing together, so obviously it was gonna work out, but you're still nervous, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah, so, and then we installed it. It all went good, but it had a lot of steps, man. We're talking like over 800 pieces of metal that were like kind of put together.
800 pieces of metal?
Yeah, it was like a lot of pieces.
Did they weld it together, or how did they?
Welds, bolts, like every kind of variation you could possibly think of. So, yeah, the whole thing took like a year. And
Whoa!
yeah.
Hold
So,
on. Where is that? I want to go see it.
it's at the Canada's first Porsche racetrack. It's literally like when you go there, you can't miss it. It's right. The first thing you see is that big sculpture before you get into the racetrack.
What's the address for people at home?
Honestly, just search up Porsche Center Toronto, Porsche Experience Center Toronto.
Oh, I think I saw it on your Instagram.
Yeah.
So you worked for Porsche too, right?
Yeah, so that was like it was like they needed a sculpture in front of their place.
Yeah.
They made a call and they're like, hey, this is the project we're looking for. We're looking for people to apply. Basically, it was like you apply for the tender to get the job, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So,
It's a big job.
yeah, it's kind of like any other like government job. You apply for a tender to an extent, right?
Yeah.
So we applied, and then I think it was like 150 something people applied internationally, and then we won the application, and then we got to work, and
Took a year though.
oh yeah, it probably longer technically, but it was a year of like the actual intense work, because I mean there's a lot of regulations, right? Like for example,
I know, yeah, building.
yeah, you gotta like my design, my calligraphy part, just that alone is like 60 feet long. So I had to keep redesigning it because they were like, okay, well, a bird can make a nest here, like based on how I was cutting out the design out of metal.
Wow.
So I had to redesign it, but also how do you keep your style while like kind of working with the laws of nature? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Which you probably get those parameters too to an extent when you're cooking. you
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
If you're working for a restaurant, if you're limited to certain ingredients, kind of the same thing. So,
Yeah.
but anyways,
I mean, for me, I could never imagine painting something 60 feet long, even with just a white spray paint, making it white. That would be like that would be my art.
respect. Yeah.
White.
And it was a metal cutout, by the way. I didn't paint it. It was like fully made of metal.
Oh.
Yeah, it was sculpted.
Sculpted.
Yeah.
What the? That sound. Okay, that's why it also took so long.
Yeah, but also like the, you know, you're dealing with things like that, right? It's like the engineer is like, okay, well this part here could get flimsy over time because of the winter weather, you know? So you have to kind of think of certain areas and kind of redesign them.
So did you have like did you have to get a permit?
Oh yeah, all that stuff. Permit, crazy like kinds of insurance, and like every regulation you can think of when it comes to like actually building something.
Yeah.
You know, like you needed all of that. So
Oh my god.
obviously there was like architects involved, you know, different kinds of approvals that were needed, like city approval, understanding like, I learned so much. That's the thing. It's like every time you're challenged,
You learn more.
yeah, like
Right?
is it exhausting? Yes.
Yeah.
That's why like I personally, I don't know about you, but like once a year I pick a challenging thing, and that's my threshold on like
What you can do.
putting myself through that much pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly.
The rest is like things I'm familiar with, and I can just refine them slowly.
Yeah.
But like to take on a huge responsibility, I that's like beyond my measures. I'd rather just do that once a year. You know?
Yeah.
Do you kind of have like a threshold, or like does that make sense?
I know it makes complete sense. I can't say I can take that. I don't have a threshold because I wouldn't get any jobs.
Well, like okay, so I would assume when you did the travel, when was that, last year?
Last year. So I wouldn't do it again right away.
You wouldn't do it? Yeah. So that's your like big punch, you
Yeah.
know? But after that, you're like, yo, I gotta recover.
I couldn't do it again. Like it was crazy. That was so difficult, man. I'm
How long did that last?
4 months.
That's crazy.
4 months of just, well, it was so much pressure every turn.
Which city was your favorite?
Ooh.
I was about to ask the same thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a scary one. I don't know if I can
Yeah.
answer that shit.
I know. Listen, I know some people might feel left out, but let's be real here. Like everybody got a favorite somewhere. You know?
Yeah, of course.
We can shout out the rest, but
Just
which
say,
was?
just don't say the worst one, right? Just say the best one.
Yeah, you can say the best one.
Okay. Oh. The best one.
And you can have honorable mentions too.
Honorable mentions is gonna be honorable mentions has to be Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia sounds like
Nova Scotia was like beyond beautiful. But number one has to be we went in Vancouver. What we did was we went to not Victoria, but it's like a small city
yeah.
in the BC.
On the island part, or?
Oh no, it was close. Literally, I was on the water though,
Okay.
and it was so beautiful. The Airbnb that I was in there, I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to live there. So that, if you're gonna say, if I have to, I'm gonna say there. Definitely my favorite.
Which city were you most impressed by what they already got in terms of cuisine?
Huh.
That's a good question.
Yeah, man. Are you, do you
Yo, I'm
think
part
of
of this talk show, bro. You know what I mean?
You think of this before?
Yeah.
Yo,
Like-
bring me here
So
every
good.
week. What do you mean, yo? Let me just have the house back there, bro. I just,
Yo, I've been asking for that.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Bro, I'll interview you like this every day. Just
Yo,
give me the
that's
house.
crazy. Oh man, honestly, like I could tell you where I wasn't impressed. That's, but.
All right, go ahead. I mean, if we're having that type of show, let's get it.
Oh shit. Okay.
You gotta be real.
Yeah,
I have
man.
to be, like, it's
You
tough. It's tough. I have to say, like,
You gotta be politically correct. I get it, but you could say your favorites, bro. You could be like, yo, this cuisine here was fire. I'm pretty sure the other places that weren't as fire wouldn't feel offended. You know what I mean?
Halifax, man, like that area.
Halifax is fire, no?
Yeah. I don't know because I'm sure the food was fire, but where I went, the food wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good.
No.
Oh,
Oh, I think I'm gonna get beat up.
nah, you're all for the smoke now.
I have to.
All right, so
where wasn't that good?
Halifax was not booming, eh?
It was not to me, anyways. Nah. I wish I could say.
I get it, but you said it right because you said at least when I went to.
Yeah.
So it's like It's kind of like when Kendrick dissed Drake. He didn't diss Toronto.
No, no.
He dissed Drake. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
Of course.
So, and fair enough. How many days were you there?
No, every day, I was supposed to say state, bro. Every province I was at, I was there. I did like 3 or 4 shows. So every province was there for like a month. Holy shit, Bird went on for a long time.
No, but Halifax. How long were you in Halifax?
A week.
Yeah, you see, he was only there for a week. So next time, if you think you could prove him different,
Yeah.
invite him, fly him over there, and prove him different.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got a lot of good friends from Halifax, so you know, and they're all happy there. Maybe you know,
Yeah.
you hit some of the. Like I think, for example, I'm not a chef. I can say this all day. I don't care, but like Montreal's food scene is kind of shifty. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's so shifty.
Yeah,
It's so shifty.
because it's like you either get Michelin star
Or garbage.
or you get subpar.
I should
Activities.
What's wrong with you?
You know what I mean? I got a theory. I say like Montreal girls are fly because they got nowhere to eat.
Oh. Oh.
No, I'm playing, but I go to the Schwartz joint every time I go there. Like they have some like spots, you know what I mean? But also like Toronto's a very food focused city, no?
Yeah.
Like
There's a new restaurant every 3 minutes.
real talk.
And then there's a one closing down every 4 minutes.
And you could still find a good space, a good spot to eat at almost any time of night.
Yes.
That
Oh
is,
yes, yeah.
at
Any cuisine too.
at the very least, just good enough. But you could find some good spots if you know where you're going, and many places in the world you don't really have it like that.
Yeah. Oh, Montreal, yeah. Quebec was okay.
I wasn't there long enough to
Yeah.
really get like a.
So where's your favorite city or province and city in Canada?
To be honest, I haven't been to too many.
You just said like 3.
Yeah,
Okay,
where else
where
have
have you
been?
been?
Okay, hold on. I've been to Edmonton, Calgary, Winnipeg, Oshawa.
Yo, bro.
Oshawa counts, eh?
Yo,
Oshawa gets his own.
yo, Oshawa gets his own. You know?
Yo,
I didn't eat there though. I was kind of scared.
Yeah. I went to Oshawa recently.
I grabbed Doritos from the gas station and I said, "Yo, I'm good with this."
With Doritos.
But I'm pretty sure there's good spots in Oshawa. I don't know that. So I'm not gonna like go there.
The crackheads, they're different level.
Ottawa, yo, shout out Ottawa. Got some good Middle Eastern food.
Yeah, they do.
Winnipeg has a lot of good Asian food.
Yes.
Yeah, I had the best time in Winnipeg, man. Nobody
You know
believes
what?
me.
The food scene in Winnipeg is very underrated.
It's so fire.
Underrated, man, yeah.
You go to a Chinese restaurant like 4 in the morning. It's packed. The shrimp is shrimping. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
shit, shrimp.
yeah, they don't cut corners. It's fire, man. Like where else have I been? Obviously, like Montreal, Quebec. What else?
You were with a band that got
I don't know.
bust?
I've never been to Vancouver. I've never been to. That's one of the places I want to go. Oh, I've been to Yukon territories. They make like a good moose burger. Well, anything moose out there.
Moose meat.
Yeah, cause they hunted themselves too, right?
Yeah.
So like the soups and all that stuff. That's good.
Moose meat?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'd like to go to like New Brunswick and all them places. You know?
Yeah. New Brunswick's.
Right by the ocean, right? Fresh
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Like my homie got me a lobster from New Brunswick from the airport. It was obviously frozen, right? But it was pretty damn good.
Say word.
Obviously I cooked it at home, whatever. But yeah, it was, you know? So,
I really wanted to get fancy with this beef stuff, but I might only be able to get it to a slice.
what cities is left for you to visit in Canada that you kind of have on your list?
Nowhere.
No, you've seen it all, eh?
I've seen all of it.
Crazy.
I wouldn't. But I want to do another show like that, or like but I want to go to another country. 'Cause I had a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Which city had the friendliest people that you really felt like you bonded with the environment?
It's gotta be Vancouver.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's
Interesting.
Not, it wasn't Vancouver again. It was a small
That
same
same city.
city, which I'm gonna remember, and let you guys know it another time. But yeah, that was my favorite because they were so nice. And then honestly, we also went to only small towns,
Yeah, small town vibes are mad different than
and it's good. I love
Yeah.
small town vibes.
100%.
I don't know what's happening here. It's driving me nuts.
You think you'd do if there's another country you do that tour in, which country would it be?
I would do. Huh. I want to do Japan.
Yo, if I'm not invited in that trip, bro,
Japan.
I'm reporting your Instagram for
Shit.
for abuse.
Abuse.
Yeah. This how you gonna I get on Instagram and I just watch you like living your best life. That's abuse right there.
That is abuse.
That's cyberbullying.
It's mental health week, man. Come on.
Yo.
Mental health.
Yo, Japan would be sick.
Yeah, I have to do Japan just because, like, I love their culture.
Yeah.
It's really, like, inspiring the way that they do. Yo, look. Ray, he's an artist too, bro.
Yeah, look at that.
Yo, it's
That's
fire.
art.
That's art.
That's actually pretty.
It is pretty.
No,
Yeah.
that slaps.
That's right.
That's
Take a
cool.
picture.
We're gonna don't saw this off. Saw this off. We're gonna auction it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's worth something.
Oh.
Actually, let me take a photo, bro.
Only
Yeah,
thing
that's
is that
actually
like it'll go away when you wipe it.
I don't know, man. These are beats, man. They might be stuck on there forever.
Oh fuck. Well, at least it's pretty then.
That's fire.
Yeah, could you open this shit, man? I don't know what's wrong with it.
Hey, there's artists who do stuff like that and make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I get jealous of them, but then I'm like, yo, do I really want to get in that route?
No, you don't.
No, it's not. It's not.
That's
so.
my kind of art, man.
Respectfully.
It's my kind of art because I can't actually paint.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like that's what you're into.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, okay, so there's like weird art, like the stuff you're like, yo, I don't get it. Why is it 13 million?
Yeah.
What's the equivalent of that in food?
It's a good question.
Jesus Christ.
It's a great
Yo, I came here to learn, dog.
question.
What?
Gonna call someone out.
Like, what's something that you're like, why is this worth so much and valued so much in the like food world? For no reason, it's completely overrated, and it doesn't make sense.
Okay, that's not fair because food's did 4 Michelin star restaurants. 4 Michelin star restaurants normally.
4-star?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying a lot of them are often overrated?
Yeah. Nonsense.
Is it because they're just really good at business or presentation or affiliation? And
Both.
They
Everything.
kind of just.
Yeah, it's a 4 Michelin star restaurant is nonsense. But
Okay.
a 2 Michelin star restaurant
Yeah.
and a 1 Michelin star restaurant, amazing. Because they get it based on like
Like
quality.
honest work.
Yeah, quality of.
Okay. And the rest is kind of like affiliation,
Yeah,
branding, like things like that.
exactly.
Okay. It's more synthesized. Like the value's more synthesized.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
I can see that.
I would say as well, Japanese food. Some Japanese food
Mm.
is kind of ridiculous. Like one slice of fish is like $40. I don't know. That to me, I love it. I eat it. I fucking love it. I'm just saying that. Come on, that's kind of a little ridiculous.
I get it. What's a corny trend right now that restaurants are falling for and they're trying to blend in to do? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you look at a restaurant you respect, and then you realize you're like, oh man, they're doing the whole like
Garbage.
gold leaf steak with the smoke coming out of it, with some guys sprinkling salt in a weird angle. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's definitely
Yeah.
You're paying for a show at that point.
And it's
You know, like they do like the full like
Yeah.
They do
For
the
sure.
full flash
I'm
mob
not
for
gonna
a
lie,
steak.
I've been to one of those. But yeah, it's more just for show.
Obviously, I'm like,
The steak
I'm jabbing at those people. I get it. They got customers.
Yeah.
Respectfully, but I'm saying like, what's something that, okay, like for example, TikTok dances,
Yeah,
they don't work for everybody.
of course.
If I were to TikTok dance, like I'd lose all my followers and the respect with it. You know what I mean? I don't have that type of following.
No.
So, what's the one thing you think that like restaurants have in their menu that you think is just overrated and it actually like tarnishes their integrity? That's like a trend.
I mean,
I kind of have an answer to that.
oh please.
So-
That's a hard question.
To me personally, I think Wagyu is getting Wagyu beef and steaks and stuff. It's just getting way too hype. You know what I mean? You're not even paying for Wagyu half the time anymore. Like,
Is it even Wagyu anymore?
half the time? Well, apparently it only used to be like 50% Wagyu, so a lot of it's like mixed. It's not even like 100%, right? So you really have to be careful about like.
Oh, it's a mixed breed.
You have to get like an
Not
A5.
mixed breed. They take half. They fucking use A5 Wagyu and then put a fucking beef next to it and they grind it up or something and it's
Something
all
like
like.
that. Especially with a lot of those burgers and stuff.
Oh.
Like Wagyu burgers, they're not.
But you can only do that on burgers, not in the steak.
Oh yeah.
No?
Yeah, but
Unless
also,
they do some next level wickedness.
Yeah, but even
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
so apparently like the mom has to.
Yo,
be
my whole life has
50%.
been a lie. What's that again, sorry?
The mom cow
Yeah.
has to be 50% for it to be considered Wagyu.
the mom cow.
Something like that. Some percentage.
The fuck's a mom cow?
A
Oh.
cow, I guess. Yeah.
She has to be 50% Wagyu.
Yes.
So that's like the other half could be anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm missing a piece here for this thing.
But if you get proper Wagyu, the way it melts in your mouth with butter, it's good.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I had a Japanese Wagyu. I bought two steaks once. I got the Japanese one and the Australian one.
Yeah.
And the Japanese one was at a good price. I think the Australian one was at a fair price. And
You can taste the difference.
yeah, I like the Australian one better because
Yeah.
it's probably the same thing. It was like a mom that was like half
Yeah.
Wagyu, half like whatever, you know?
Yeah.
She was a mutt. Yeah, that's crazy. But it's true. Wagyu's everywhere now.
Yeah, it's
Like
starting to get way
burgers,
Yeah.
you name it, man. The tartar stuff.
Could you imagine spending like $40 for a piece of beef, a small piece of beef, and you know what? Deciding, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that meat, I'm gonna grind it up.
That's diabolical.
Diabolical.
That's like drinking Louis the 13th and mixing it with ginger ale and water and ice. You just like
You should get shot. Like that to me that's the biggest fucking problem. Like what are you
yo,
doing?
you're like putting Toyota rims on a Ferrari, bro, for no reason. You had it, you know?
You were good. You
Yeah.
didn't need to do any of that.
That's crazy. You're right though. It's kind of everywhere for no reason.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know anything about cooking, but the whole truffle thing,
That's done.
like truffle thing, truffle that, I'm like,
That trend's finished.
what's even truffle anymore? Because you're putting truffle on like, you get truffle oil, truffle vinegar, truffle. I'm like, yo, you get the truffle oil. It's like one tiny flake of truffle in it, and you can kind of smell. I had to research it. I'm like, this kind of smells synthetic. It doesn't smell like the real thing, you know?
Yeah.
But that trend is done, eh?
Yeah, it's finished.
Thank God.
Because truffle mushrooms are like super rare.
Yeah.
So it probably is the thing.
So that was a whole thing. Everyone was truffle fries, truffle this.
Yeah.
That. Yo, fuck off. Like that was
Truffle butter.
truffle butter.
Truffle buzz kind of slaps though if it's like the real thing, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Wagyu is like the BBL of like menus,
Yep.
you know?
The only thing is expensive and like you'd have to turn over so much. That's my problem. I would love to do it. Cause I made recently had
Bro, why don't we grow a few Wagyu cows? Like, you got the space, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
we do.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm waiting for you to bring the. You know what though? It's hard to get them, huh?
The cows?
Yeah.
Don't they need like a specific condition in
I know, man.
in those areas, or is it like?
I think it's the. I don't know. I heard they have to massage them and stuff. Apparently.
Nah, bro,
Nah,
we're
that's
not doing
bullshit.
that.
That's bullshit.
Come on, son.
They
There's
caught
no
you with
way-
that?
Yeah, man. I believe everything I read on the internet.
I mean, I could
Bro.
see. You know what? I could see somebody doing that just to raise the price of it.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, these are like
Real
massaged.
massaged.
You know, chiropractor comes by every day, fixes it up. You know,
Google something. Fix this thing.
this cow has the best spine in the game.
I've just been playing with this thing over and over for like what, 20 minutes? That the whole life is me trying to figure out how this works.
Watch Chef Ling put together a
Food processor for 45 fucking minutes. But I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a part.
So I guess sometimes you gotta take a step back and look at the whole.
Yeah, I
thing,
was
right?
gonna actually ask you guys,
Yeah.
what is the equivalent to, as an artist, I always finish stuff and I take a step back, right? What's the equivalent of that in cooking?
tasting your part, man. The eating.
Like the tasting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tasting it, and then like really thinking, is that how I want this to taste?
Right.
And I do that a lot.
Me too. I like tasting. It's my favorite part.
Is
Yes,
there
I get to eat.
is there
Yeah.
a legendary chef out there who doesn't taste as much, and he's kind of against that approach?
Tasting food? No.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not-
right?
Never.
Yeah,
That's
makes
one
sense.
thing I don't. If you don't taste the food, you're a monster. Like that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
If you don't taste your food while cooking, you deserve no air conditioning this summer.
think about it, like you're telling me it's possible to not like you want to know it tastes good or not, right? So
Yeah,
that's crazy. To me.
Madness.
Like that doesn't compute. I'm gonna return this to the sender, man. This isn't. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
You're done?
You gotta know your balance, you know?
Yeah.
You can't put too much salt, you can't put too much,
Less is more.
you know what I mean? I mean, and I already did a lot of lines and I want the logo to stay the way it is.
Okay.
So,
You ready?
I don't know.
now we're gonna sip the iced tea, you know? Stay healthy.
Stay healthy. It's mental
Mhm.
health.
Got the lemon
I'm
in
gonna
here.
drink my protein
Stop
shake.
playing.
Protein.
That's
Protein
it.
powder.
Let's go. Hot boy summer.
Hot boy summer.
Yo, how y'all peel that so fast? That's crazy.
That was me.
That was him, and honestly, I've just been playing with this fucking food processor the whole time.
Oh yeah, I think it was missing a part right there.
I'm about to jump off a building, man. Like,
Yo, where's the nearest building here?
this thing is too much. I really thought I could do this, but you know what? We're gonna have to cut it by hand, man.
I guess there's 3 of us now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on. Gonna wash my
Wash
hands?
your hands and start
Yeah,
chopping and cutting, man.
It's on, bro.
I'll stand over here. I'll be off camera.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, keep this back in the storage.
Never
You gotta
mind.
put it all back in that box.
Ouch. I've
Yeah.
never seen this before in my life. Is this new?
No.
Yo, can I wash my hands down here or I gotta go upstairs?
You can wash it here, behind you.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how this thing works.
All right, that's for you, sir.
What's that?
It's my secret sauce.
Respect.
Yo, it's yours.
Thank you, dog.
No problem.
Yo, can this last?
Forever.
Like,
Forever.
so I can bring this around to I'm going to art show later.
Yeah, you can bring
Okay.
it. Eat that there. Whatever you add to it, we'll take care of it. Yo, I got another friggin' tool here I'm trying to use, man. Andrew, help me out, man.
Okay, I want 1 second with this one to see if I can. Is it missing a part here?
Yeah, that goes on top. There, yeah.
So this has to put in.
But it can't, man. I've tried every combination of. We're missing a part too. That's the problem. But don't worry, we have the small version.
Alright, put this away. And put this.
We have the non-professional model.
Use-
That will look just as
I'm not
just
trying
as good. Do you wash your hands?
Yep.
All right. So you could do
It's on, bro.
this. Honestly, we just had a really hard start here. But we'll get there. Jeez. Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay. Do I want it to be thin or thick? I want to do thick. Okay, so here. I'll give you the fun and not so easy, but kind of. I need an extension cord when you get back to me. That goes inside that box on the floor.
Okay. You want to set it
So-
up, set it up here maybe? Or how?
No, because I'm letting. Oh, see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a different type of food processor.
Yeah,
Processor.
yeah. But this one is tiny. Look, this is the industrial one.
Yeah, that one.
But it just doesn't matter.
Is that what you made your sauce with that one?
Yeah.
Okay, word.
But this one is. I want to do a design on these beets. We're gonna pickle them,
Okay.
right? So.
Yo, you got some of those black gloves, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
feel involved, man. Like,
Yeah,
what's going on?
Sick. My casa, su casa, bro. Whatever you see, take.
Let's go.
Just not TV off the wall.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So,
I only need to do Anthony because I need to get an essential. You don't need this. We don't need this. We need this.
I swear, like every video on social media now,
Yeah.
somebody's wearing the black gloves, you know?
Of course.
Yeah. So now it's like.
Have you seen the videos of like
It's on, bro.
this guy that's like I think he like he pretends to break in people's houses and stuff. It's fucking hilarious.
What do you mean?
He's like he talks about the random stories like, hey, you know, doesn't it bother you when milk is like not really cold? But as he's talking to you, telling you this story, he's like like pretending to like tie somebody up.
What?
Yeah, it's so funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
I've never seen that.
I'm gonna send you when I see it again. I mean, I don't look out. I don't like follow or anything, but when it comes on my page, I'm like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I need to get an extension cord before we do anything.
Okay. Oh, can I put sunglasses on too, man?
Oh shit, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, all the lights. I'm like.
Yeah, I'm gonna get sunglasses.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yo, I've been converting people. Everywhere I go, I'm like, yo, where are your shades?
Wear your shades in.
Hell yeah. I love, especially in the city, I always wear them. Because then you don't know I'm looking at you or not. And especially when you're out in public in Toronto, there's so many randoms. And I'm just like, I'm in my own world when I wear this. You know when like an ostrich shoves its head in the ground thinking it's hiding? Yeah, that's me with shades.
Okay, this is not working either, Anthony.
I don't know what's going
Alright, so are we gonna raw dog this and like use like real knives?
The only thing is I wanted the design. We can't do the design by hand.
Why is
Huh?
that?
What one?
The one right there. Right outside the vacuum seal.
Oh, I mean the ghetto one? No.
It's Los Ghetto do it by hand.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like that.
There's probably some lock or some shit on this. That like I need help to figure out.
When's the last time you used it?
All of these things I've never like used like 17 years ago. See, it says lock,
Unlock, lock.
unlock, lock.
Twist it, right?
Yeah. So what do I do? Twist it?
I guess it hasn't clicked, right?
No.
Oh, I see. But what if this has to lock?
Something's got a lock. Something not right.
What watch is that, bro?
Samsung, right?
What watch is that?
Some Chinese watch that's listening to everything we say.
Oh.
Yeah, which is dope. We're like live in China too.
Live in
Nice.
China, 24 hours a day.
It's a Huawei watch. Oh, you see this lock?
Oh, Huawei, I like that.
Actually, that sounded like a
I heard a
lock,
lock, yeah.
right?
Now it's locked.
Now I wouldn't put your finger in it.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, you do. Bruh. Hold on, so this is supposed to spin like that.
Yeah.
So that wheel is the one that like pushes it around.
The only thing I can think of is that we're not missing another piece. Like if it's the top.
Yo, maybe that's it because technically
Yeah,
it
something
would mean
on
that
top.
this would fly off.
It's got like a cover.
So there's a ring.
Ah, fuck.
There's a ring here that clips on
I need
it.
some of that Island iced tea, man. Like this is getting crazy.
Yeah, bro, get it. The Island Iced Tea, the Island Boy Iced Tea. I'm not gonna start singing the song. There's definitely another thing there, no?
There's definitely another
Because you see
top piece.
this? There's like
It has
something
to have
that
something
clicks.
like this, yeah.
Yeah.
So it clicks like that. We're missing something for sure.
Because there's no way that thing's
Yeah,
just spinning.
And then it goes like this.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah. It goes in the hole, right?
yeah.
No say. Yeah, it's even got its logo on and everything.
Yeah, I know, it's fire.
Yeah, I want to get my own.
So clean. Yeah, it's forever.
Sharp as fuck. Cut myself already a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they have to be sharp, right? The sharper it is, the better. Actually, these are kind of dull. We need to sharpen them up.
So, because like sharper the knife, the safer it is technically, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like slips and shit.
Yeah. I grabbed sharper knives for that reason, because like I need my hands to pay my bills, you know.
Yeah.
And
Money maker.
I'm so sad. I don't know. We're just gonna have to cut it by hand.
Alright. Let's do it.
It's weird.
I'm gonna just try one more thing, see if it's possible, just so I press a button here and just do this live on YouTube. I lose my finger.
Nah.
Just joking.
Cause you could cheat it like that, but the whole thing's gonna be spinning like crazy. No?
That's the idea. Okay, this is like one.
Oh
Oh,
wait.
there it is.
Yo.
Yeah, it could work.
So the machine works. It's just you need that piece right there.
Yeah, but there's no way because
This
that piece.
This is a great idea.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And we're doing it live right now. All of this is live. All of this is a great idea.
But you know, you lose a finger, but you gain a lot of views. I mean, I don't know.
I'll keep my finger. Again, you were right, paying the bills, right? So I'm sure.
We need our hands. We all need our hands to pay bills.
Yeah.
Man. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a wasabi grater.
Oh, okay.
You're like, did not need to know that.
That was pretty random.
Oh, I thought you meant like, yo, you gotta take this and.
Butter knife.
Butter knife, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hold it with a butter knife.
No.
While
Of
the
course
machine,
not.
while the machine is wilding out.
I would never. I want to be off.
Alright guys, don't try this at home.
This one is a don't try it at home for sure.
Yeah,
I've done this before.
Just gotta push down.
Yeah, there you go.
That should run.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think
Should we double team it?
the
or-
top part.
I'll,
No,
I'll,
no.
I'll hold it down.
Okay, hold on. Alright. Cut a beet in half and then drop it in and see what happens.
Which way? This way or
Oh
that
my
way?
gosh, I think I stepped
Huh?
back.
Which way? This way or that way?
For it to fit in here, so that
This
way.
way.
Yeah.
Alright.
Andrew, show the man how to cut, bro.
Good luck, guys.
Huh?
Good luck.
All right. Where's
You
the?
can cut it one more time in half.
Cut it, yeah, cut it like that. Perfect.
This is a nice knife. Isn't that a nice knife?
Which knife is better for this?
No, yours in
That's
the
a carrying knife.
yeah, carrying knife. This
Where-
one's the chef.
Where's the machine? Where's that pushing apparatus?
Oh,
Oh
it's
no,
that,
apparatus.
No,
It's
no
that.
pushing.
Oh, you gonna raw dog it?
it's that cylinder looking.
You're
thing.
mad.
You need that. You need to push it.
Woo!
Don't use a force.
Bro, it's like
Use
we're,
that.
we're like fully hot wired food processor.
This is nuts.
Here, use
Yo.
What?
this. Use this. Jam in with this.
Yeah,
Okay, so
we
what
got
is
the
that?
apparatus, bro.
Yeah,
We're
okay,
good.
There you go.
Let's use that. Yeah, I think this has to get like.
There you go.
Okay, that's how I'll get it ready for you, but this is fully at your own risk.
Of course.
Yeah, your insurance is gonna be like, yo, you did what?
And it's live, so it can't even lie. It
Yo,
can't
this
be like-
CGI, this AI video is nothing
not
right
even
there.
real, it's not
yeah,
real.
yeah. Link is not even here.
Yeah, this is all fake. Now I can't get it back in that Jordan. This one.
I mean, that's kind of. Damn, you're really missing that part, eh?
If I could just, like that, the storage in there is so much.
Actually, maybe I'll try to look for. I'm just.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Yo, it's working.
No. Keep looking for the part, bro. As that twist in the end. Boom. And what happens to the missing piece there?
That's it.
Alright, so we just gotta keep doing this.
Yeah.
And then
We're not. This is so crazy.
we gotta do all these like that?
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh my god.
Nah.
No.
Alright, let's get it. Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's just
Remember?
like it need that part though.
Remember I asked you what was your hardest project? It might be this one.
Oh,
Hold on. I need a refresher. Hold on, one second.
And the thing is, like, I just want that design so badly.
Are we cutting all these like that?
Yeah.
Or which knife is better? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's fire. Should we cut it thinner or just leave it the same?
The same, yeah.
Yo, what's like the easiest way to clean all the beach and stuff like this? I have a white counter too at home.
The easiest way to clean bleach.
Just bleach it, eh?
Yeah. I don't think you can do it any other way.
Well, y'all didn't tell me this trick, bro.
What?
If you cut this way, it's a lot easier.
That's all I said. For him to show you how to cut.
It's all good.
You need to.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta learn.
If you cut it that way, it's easier. There you go. Got it. Especially we're making process.
That's what that.
You mean process like no process? Yeah, I mean crazy no process. Like we're the team from work hard, not smart.
We're the female breakdancer in the Olympics from Australia.
Ray gun.
Yo, shout out to Reagan, bro.
Yeah. You know what though? It's crazy. We all know her name. We all know like her whole like everything.
Tell me the name of the female breakdancer that actually won.
I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly. Her name is Ami
Oh yeah.
from Japan. Yeah, she was the one who won. But see, most people they just bro.
Because
hold on.
people love to hate though.
Huh?
People love to hate.
Hold on. So you don't believe me? Look at my screensaver.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Ami's not on there.
This is crazy dangerous. I'm not doing this.
Bro, sometimes you gotta risk it all to make the good food.
Yeah. I
Right?
know. I agree with you, but not this time.
You hear all those YouTube entrepreneurs that made like 16 million in 3 days?
We're trying.
They always say high risk, high reward. You know what I mean?
And also, you're on fucking over.
Yeah, it's crazy work, I'm not gonna lie. But whatever.
I mean, I like the two-man job. This is way better than cutting though, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, we're supposed to. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Oh shit,
Let it go.
Good.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Hmm.
Yeah, it's an extreme sport, I'm not gonna lie.
Cooking is dangerous though.
So what happens to that piece? Like, do you.
Yeah, just jam it in.
Okay, that doesn't make sense. End of story.
So let's just
We have to cut it up by hand. It is what it is, because right now we just boiled 2 sets of water and done nothing.
There's mad.
This is mad dangerous. It's also not like.
Like, Red Bull ain't even here to record this like
Yeah.
a sport, you know what I mean? This is like strictly
Just for fun.
for vibes, you
Yeah.
know?
I think we got it.
Huh?
I think we got it.
Oh shit. Now you got it? Alright.
Honestly, I think if we do like 2-3 more, we'll get the hang of it.
Okay. Because that's what I like. That's what I'm looking for. Honestly, the whole you gotta press down harder because some of it's looking kind of. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now it's weird.
There you go. Okay. Oh shit, that was proper.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
not
I'm looking
bad.
for. Yeah.
I mean, I could just keep doing this, I guess.
I mean, it's better than cutting. No?
Yeah.
I think so.
We can cut some at the same time though.
Yeah, you don't want the plastic ones.
We cut some at the same time.
That would be so tasty. But yeah, I guess you could.
So how thin are we going? And show me the technique.
Maybe I'll do this off camera.
Yeah, maybe because that way no one sees how stupid we are.
No, leave it, leave it.
Okay, let me show you how to do it though.
Yeah.
I'll do this over here.
Okay. We could also use this. So just go like this. That's it.
So just make flakes.
Yep. You gotta press harder.
Thin flakes, thick flakes.
Thick flakes. Thicker flakes, yeah.
Whatever.
Anthony, this is easier now.
Probably, yeah.
How many of these you guys got?
One.
And what's the next door neighbor saying?
I think we got more.
No, not the. This one makes
I think we got one more actually.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. And also, if you're going upstairs, still gonna want to go upstairs. Yeah. Also, come cook this oxtail, man, because we're gonna be eating here at like 17 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah, bro. Bro, that machine did that in like 30 minutes. I did it in 5.
You did, you really did, though. I mean, I don't need it to do this on cubes, but I'm telling you, man, for this dish, when you see the red and like the way it's gonna be perfect with the cucumber and this is gonna be pickled. So
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be like so interesting, and it's gonna be Swedish.
thinner, thicker.
You're doing great.
You can give me.
Of course I can, but you're doing great.
Alright,
If there was something that you were not doing well, that's all right. Just don't cut your fingers. That's all.
I need that to make money. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, and I need you to keep your fingers too. 'Cause, I mean, you wouldn't know what blood is and what the blood is and what the bead is.
That's true.
It's all red. This is perfect. Anthony,
Yep.
let's clear a space here too.
So when you get to this point, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to risk your fingers.
You're not gonna risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah. So what do we do here? We hold it with a fork or something?
Yeah, you can do that.
Boom.
Oh, that's so much easier, man. Some more water. Let's make a
Yo.
little bit of space.
Throw out all these machines, bro.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Honestly, too, I was spent 45 minutes just. I don't know what I was doing.
See this, bro? You got free labor.
I know.
Well, also this labor is eating the food.
Yeah.
There's different type of food.
Labor. Different kind of labor cost.
Bro, I cut it way better than the machine. Look at mine. Look at mine. This machine, bro.
Fuck me. Here's the part, man.
What's that? The part? What part is that?
For that big industrial machine.
All right. So you want to bring it back?
I think so.
All right. So while I do this,
Yeah, because you don't stop though, because look, yo, I literally spent an hour now just fingering this machine.
hey yo, no diddy.
Yo, Anthony, bring back.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick that up. Make me sad. Since we're done picking, I can move this to you. Oh, shit.
Okay, this piece is kind of wonky, but I'm not trying to get too close to my fingers.
Yo, do you want slippers or something? Here, put that in there.
All this here?
This thing, honestly, also, oh my gosh. What?
You found the piece?
No. I thought I did. I was like, none of this make no sense. Yes. All these appliances and nothing is working. I think we got it now, though. We figured out life. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is what she wrote about. Okay, you go on this side. It's good enough for the girl that I know. Fire.
Let's go.
It just took an hour to get ready.
No. No. Okay.
You gotta brown that first.
Yeah, I'll brown it in the back, I guess.
Yeah, actually, no, you can do it right here. Because you still have to master the sugar.
Master the sugar.
Hallelujah. Okay, let's go. No more. Yo, we're good.
Last one, bro.
Okay.
Just kind of some like
Now you're got the energy, the vibe.
ASMR vibes, bro.
ASMR. Chop. Alright, look. Oh, I should move my laptop so what it looks like is this red meat. Murder scene.
There's no optionology. No counter.
You didn't cut yourself, did you?
It would be almost impossible. It would be stupid if I did. Alright, so do I cut the rest of these in like this?
I don't think you have to. I think
No?
this is good. Yeah, it's good. At least in half. smoky though.
Can I drop them in? Wait,
Not
what
yet.
is that? It looks like bacon bits.
I know something's wrong. I think it might be the blade I threw. We'll get there. Okay. Now we're really in business. Now we can auction off something. Go to ebay.com and do something soon. Okay, here, hold on. On this. Turn.
Gross. Return that machine, man.
Yo, when you see this thing work, you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Oh, yo, my bad.
What?
I was using the wrong side,
That what happened?
and it's all thin.
Oh shit. It's okay. Okay, here we go.
Wait, you know what? I should get one of these. 'Cause then I can cut up like this and throw it in my salad. That's the right one?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, it's the same thing. Like
Yeah.
the thin ones. Okay, okay.
But you
I
can't.
thought I was cutting it wrong.
No, you did it great. But like you can't match the speed of this guy.
No, this guy's like, yo, when this guy works,
It works.
can we put like 2 at a time?
Yeah, you put everything in this. That's it.
Wait,
Yeah, you have to do all, but like I have to somehow figure out how to not have this place turn into a blood fest.
should we do a quick cleanup before continuing?
Yeah. Well, not clean up, but like. Like paper towel or something.
Alright.
Yeah, let's keep going. Look good.
No. Actually, let's run it all, and then we'll do one full clean.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. I thought you were gonna throw a fork in. Well, we should always cut flat. So turn it around. So the flat point, flat. No, turn it again. There. So now it's so safe to cut.
Oh, that's way easier.
Yeah. Okay.
It's too full?
Perfect. This is literally what we want. We're gonna do all the carrots and shit just like this. It'll be so much easier.
Yo, if we had to do this by hand, bro,
You would be very tired.
it'd be a 2-part series.
Come back tomorrow when something is cooked. Dude, this looks like fucking brains.
It's going good.
Could you imagine me doing this by hand, bro? You would hear me here all day.
No, that's the same.
Yeah.
That is the same. Okay, now all we gotta do is clean up.
Okay.
You wanna throw something here too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spread this out. No busy.
I think it's okay. Let me know when you need help browning that sugar, man. Are we doing it back here?
Yeah, I'll do that, sir.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, you good?
It literally looks like this is where we killed somebody here, man.
That's fine.
It's a bloodbath.
It kind of matches the whole theme of being in a forest too.
Okay, guys,